Hey guys, welcome back to Coaster Reviews, and today I'm reviewing Anaconda at King's Dominion. Okay, so the first thing I want to say in this video is that I do not like this ride, and you will hear me slandering this ride quite a bit, so if you don't want to hear that, then just don't watch this video. That's all I can tell you because, oh my gosh, this ride is awful. Okay, so in the layout, you're going to first go into a little dip into the chain lift. You don't get any airtime or anything from it, it's kind of just there. Into a, I think, 110 foot lift hill, which get a kind of cool view of Intimidator 305 from it. That's really it. Going into a drop that goes into a little underwater tunnel kind of thing, which is actually pretty awesome. It's one of the only good parts about this ride. Going into a loop after that drop. The drop provides pretty much no airtime, by the way. But the loop is actually pretty good. It's not terrible. I could definitely go through it again. And after the loop, you go into a sidewinder, which is pretty much the same as the loop. Like, it's not like unbearably rough. After these, you go into a turn into mid-course, which is literally worse than Intimidator's trim brakes. When I tell you this brake run is so freaking bad, I mean it. You literally come to a complete stop on this brake run and then go into a slow turning drop into some turns, and you go into a double corkscrew, which is quite literally the worst, one of the worst inversions on any ride I've ever done. These corkscrews are so just terrible. They're so bumpy and rough, and everything about them is horrible. And don't even get me, the profiling's alright, but the profiling for the rest of this ride is so unbelievable. It's questionable. This ride flows terribly and is some of these elements are just so goofy. Like this first drop, what is this profiling? So after all this, you go into, I'll turn back to kind of the brakes area. Now, there are so many things wrong with this ride, but first things first, why did they take Intimidator 305 and have it use the exact same color scheme but better? What? That just blows, that's such a terrible idea. Second, this ride provides absolutely no airtime, and the only good part is before the brake run. After the brake run is worse in possibly the whole country, but before the brake run is alright. So first, this ride has literally no theming, and it's sad because it's right next to Backlot Stunt Coaster, one of the better themed family coasters in the world. So that doesn't help its case either. It does have a really nice setting over the lake, however. I do like how the entire thing is over water. I think that was pretty creative. But that just leads me to the next point. I think this ride could be replaced, and it could be something so much better using the land it has. It is so unique. I think what would fit here, everyone speculating, maybe a B&M wing coaster, or maybe something along those lines, some sort of large-scale B&M to complete with Busch Gardens, but I don't know, that's what I think. So for the ride's layout, I'm going to give it a 3 out of 10. This is my least favorite coaster I've ever been on. But if the entire ride were the same quality as before the brake run, it would probably be maybe a 6 out of 10. But of course it's not. And for theming, this ride gets a flat out 0 out of 10. It is just, there's no theme to this thing. I don't know what they were thinking, but yeah. So this ride's overall score, I'm going to give it a 2 out of 10. It has 1 or 2 redeeming qualities, but this ride is garbage. They need to remove it. King's Dominion, please. It will not hurt your lineup to remove this, I promise. Yeah, well, that's it for this coaster review. Make sure to like and subscribe. Comment down below. Tell me what you think. Credits to Airtime Thrills for the off-ride footage. And yeah, bye.